view this because I wasn't gonna go right into defo because there's some stuff I want to discuss. Hold on, I gotta give me a minute here because today has been a really odd day for hey, let me switch this around. It's just been a really odd day for the defo community. Like it's been quite strange. First of all, do I have a chat? Am I even doing this correctly? This is the first time I've attempted to stream without like being on defo. So, hello everyone. Hey, what's going on? All right. Hey, Indolent Lard, how's it going? Can you guys hear me okay? By the way, does this sound all right? Chat? Yes, I do have a chat. I don't want the app. I want. I don't really mess with this much, but I'm trying to like. Hey, man. Hi. Yep, sounds great. Okay, I didn't miss it. Nice. Okay, well, you're not really missing much. See, this is what keeps messing with me. I'm trying to go to the app. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here we go. Okay. All right. Um, I'm gonna just go right to what I'm here to talk about because this is it's been quite a day here in this defo community of ours, and I just want to get into why. So this guy right here, Baryton, I'm not gonna pull any punches. I'm gonna be as fair as possible when I talk about this. I know it says I'm not subscribed, but don't let that fool you. This guy's one of my favorite runners, like people out here who are uploading runs. Like, and no offense to anybody else, but you know, there's only so much time in a day. I tend to be a busy guy. I don't watch a lot of defo content. I really don't. Like, I spend, as far as defo is concerned, like I make my stuff. I do some of my stuff on the side. Hey, Victoria, how's it going? Just stopping by saying hi because I have to go to bed now. Okay, thanks for the update. Good night. But I'm just kidding. Thanks for coming by. But I don't watch a lot of people. No offense to anybody else, but this guy I watch pretty consistently because I like his stuff. So yeah, it was okay. That's great and all. And then I saw this today. I mean, I'm gonna just read it for people who are unfamiliar because the bard kind of referenced it a little bit. This is gonna be hard to read with the chat going. So give me a second here. I'm gonna X the chat for just a second. I'm going to just read this out loud for anybody who's unfamiliar with what I want to talk about and with what that video was referencing that Bard just put out. From Barry Time. Earlier today, 14 hours ago, I know you're watching this content quote-unquote creator, Serial. For those who don't know Serial, I'm sure most of you do. Really nice guy, makes content, uploads, runs. Good stuff. I knew you since a few months ago when you posted a 100% same run of mine right after 3 to 4 hours of my post during the event of Kurisame's Lost Chapter. And there he is, my run, your run, comparing stuff. Apparently, same team, same calls, all that stuff. And he continues, just recently you keep it up to post another same strategy of my run during the event of Heartless Gaze Lavinia Plus, with Lana Rain Burst Effect activated by Double Rains, the strategy not even posted by anyone else 8 months ago. My run, your run. This one was even weirder to me. Until now, you did the same thing again of my run, Tifa's run on Extreme TCC Challenge of the previous event with Shiva's speed up boost and Kurasami's speed down effect to enemies and consecutive knockback with Tifa. You can always check for my strategy introduction in the video description, but not to use it to post a replication run for your personal benefits, especially some worse replication run. Now, this one in particular is even weirder because it's not even the same team. It's not even the same stage. Like I watched these. Very times run, he's got Tifa, Setzer, and I want to say Selfie. And then Serials, he's got Tifa, Selfie, and Kane. And it's for 2 different stages, which is the really weird part. But it's like he's claiming there's, like he's not saying the word theft, but he doesn't have to. It's so implied that that's what he's accusing Serial of, because so Mr. Serial, you should better do your own video by bringing your favorite character for some 70 plus turns run, perhaps, if you've got dignity. That sentence is so layered with bullshit, I don't even know where to begin. Like, first of all, who out there is getting their dignity from a spin-off gacha mobile game? I I don't even know where to begin with that. And secondly, the fact that he just straight up like, hey, here's your picture, like obviously putting the guy on blast. And I know it kind of seems like I'm doing that here too, but normally for a lot of channels, here I'm gonna turn the chat back on. For a lot of channels, the community posts are set to subscribers only. Like you really can't read the stuff unless you're subscribed. As you saw a second ago, I'm not even subscribed to this guy. So it's not like this message is sent directly to me because I'm subscribed. No, anybody can go see this. So he said this publicly, so it's not like I don't like the word doxing because I feel like people use that when it doesn't even apply. This would not be a situation where that applies. But I don't know. It it kind of baffles me, but at the same time, it also brings up a really interesting topic to me about theft when it comes to things like, hey, I saw you run this team and then I ran it, and I don't think there's much of a problem with that, but I guess it depends. Like on a personal level, for me, like if I were gonna run a team, if it's an idea that I didn't get, I'd want to credit the person where I got the idea, and sometimes you run into a weird thing where it's like parallel thinking. Stand-up comics talk about this all the time, where especially like observational comics, where they'll both come up with the same bit or a similar bit, and sometimes there's accusations of theft and stuff, but sometimes it really is just, hey, we both had the same observation because it's kind of a joke that writes itself. Kind of that way with some of these teams. Some of these teams just kind of write themselves, like that first one that Bariton put up, that he was accusing Serial of theft. That team it's on Kurisame's last chapter. That was Terra, Lightning, and Kais with a Leo friend. So many people ran that team that aren't named Bariton that I don't know. I find it odd that he was trying to claim that that was his own. Like I don't know. I don't know. Hey Stimpy, how's it going? Hey man, it's just I'm not even trying to be violent. I'm really not. Like this is just I kind of want to just open up the discussion. Like I want to know what people think about this because I I do think that there is something to be said where like let's say for example, okay, VL, hey VL, like let's just say for example, um okay, I have a personal example. A team that I've been running a lot lately is Jekt, Setzer, and Cloud of Darkness. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I didn't come up with that team. A guy named Yurioki did. Like, he mentioned it in one of my comment sections. Like, yeah, I used this team and it was awesome. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll give that a shot. But I've always said, like, hey, this is the Yurioki team. Like, he's the one who gave me that idea kind of thing. And I think that's the right thing to do. I do think that if it's not your idea and you straight up got the idea from somebody else, especially if it's a situation where like you got a ton of subs and the other person that you got it from like nobody knows who they are, at least put some credit on their name. So that I get. But I don't know. I just don't think there's a reason to be as nasty about this. Like it just seems strange, especially when if we're going to talk about theft, like especially when there is actual theft in this community and everybody knows that I'm talking about Ada Channel when I say that, like that guy actually does steal the trailers from Square and just put his intro at the beginning of it and nobody talks about that. But hey, instead let's talk about this Bariton shit. Like I don't know, it just seems like a really weird juxtaposition to me. And I just noticed it got quiet when I mentioned that, like, oh, he's going in that direction. But why not? I mean, theft is important to acknowledge, like when it does happen, like we shouldn't stand for it. But I don't think stuff like this, where it's like, hey, I ran the same team as you, is really that important. I guess I don't know. And clearly it is to this guy, so I don't know. I don't even really know where else to go with it. Like I saw. Sorry, I'm kind of reading chat a little bit, but I saw the other runs. But the other runs are a copy or not. Well, that's the thing is, again, it's not even like I don't even know if a copy is the right word because some of these teams are just obvious. Like, the one I mentioned before, that Terra Lightning Kais one, for that particular time in this game, that team made so much sense to run. Like, it was like the path of least resistance for a ton of us. Hell, I ran that team a bunch. Kazel ran that team a bunch. Like, a lot of us were doing that because it just made sense. It would kind of be like you run Terra Yang and a COD friend and be like, oh my God, somebody else ran that. They copied me. Well, no, they didn't. Like, those characters just make so much sense together that you can't really claim ownership of that. Like, if we're gonna do that, like Like I don't know. It just kind of seems like there isn't enough viable options. Viable's probably the wrong word. Like effective options, like stomping options, especially if you're gonna do like no boss turning stuff and like low turn stuff. There's only so many characters and so many comps you can reasonably come up with. Realistically, I mean, some of them are a little different, but the variations are so slight that you can't really claim ownership or whatever. But I will say, again, credit where it's due. I will say, in defense of Baryton, there's a team he's been running a lot lately that is Twins, Selfie, and Bartz. And I don't see a lot of other people doing that. So like credit to him there, but I don't know, man. It just seems weird. It's what 40. Okay, and that's another thing. Okay, I want to bring up what 40 just said. He said something about clout, like chasing clout. That is a possibility. I mean, there is that old adage, like any attention is good attention. So maybe that's what he's going for. I mean, I'm not. I don't know the guy personally, so I can't say like, hey, this is what he intended. Like he wanted to get his name out there by doing this. Who knows? It's possible, but that would only be conjecture at this point. Like, who has any idea? Well, the other takes I'm hearing are like, well, maybe this whole thing is a misunderstanding. Like maybe he just didn't understand. Maybe he thought that Serial was copying when really it was a case of parallel thinking. Like maybe it was one of those things. Okay, but we've already gone too far if that's the case. Because if you really think that might be the case, you reach out to the guy and go, hey, did you copy me or something? Like, hey, I noticed you running like very similar shit to I am. I understand that's a weird conversation to have, especially with a total stranger, but that's much better than doing what you did, bro. Like everybody is making fun of you, and for good reason because you acted like an idiot. It's that simple. Like, like you don't do that and expect people to just kind of go, what the hell. Another thing I want to say is that I've noticed a lot of the comments aren't going through, and I can't say why. I don't know if he has this set to like I have to approve the comments before they come in, but that is weird. If you're going to come out and make this community post where you put a guy on blast and list all these examples and say all these horrible things and accuse him of something as bad as theft, and then not have the comments just roll in. Like if you're going to have them on approved, or if you're going to just approve the ones that agree with you, like I don't know what he's doing, but I know a lot of us tried to give him a piece of our mind, and it just wasn't coming up, which is really weird. That you're going to come out and say all this stuff, and then in some way, I don't know if I'd call it censorship or just blockading or whatever, but you couldn't instantly see what you said to the guy, which is really weird. After you're going to act like this, act like a tough guy, and then people try to talk to you, and then it just isn't there. That is not a good look whatsoever. But I don't know. I'm curious as to what other people think about this because it kind of blew me away. I've never seen him in the same room at the same time. Hi, NS. Thunder, you were officially canceled and banned from life. Am I copyrighted now? Yes, you are. I mean, I stole from Clay. I had kids, and he already has kids. I'm copying him being a father. Yeah, that's true. I did that first. I was a father content creator before you, so and you have way more subs than me, so or did when you actually did YouTube, but I'm offended. You stole my shtick and made profit off of it. Pay what you owe, 40. Not a content creator, but does YouTube have any bylaws on posts which could be considered intellectual property? Yes, they do, but all of that is thrown out the window given what we do, because we are all people who are playing. Again, we're playing a mobile gotcha game that is a spin-off of Dissidia NT. So it's not like any of us own, because that would make sense for like intellectual property. Like if you like say I were to write a song and put it on YouTube, and then somebody else comes in and changes the key a little bit, but plays basically the same song. They just like change a couple notes here and there. Yeah, then there'd be a case to make like, hey, this guy just stole my intellectual property. None of this is intellectual property of ours. Okay, it's Square's property, and we're just out here playing their game. So that doesn't even apply here. Like we're all just playing a video game. We don't own any of this shit. So all that would be out the window when it comes to this. It's got nothing to do with intellectual property. It would be more just like the right thing to do would be if you are, at least in my book, if you're influenced by somebody and you run the same team as somebody because you saw someone else do it. Not like you just happen to think, oh, this would work, and someone else happened to think the same thing. No. Like if I were to straight up like copy Theologica's team and then not even mention Theologica, that would be scummy. It wouldn't be illegal. That there would be, nothing that could come get me for it because we're all just playing a video game. But just on a personal level for me, that would be scummy as hell to just take his stuff and then not even mention where I got the idea. That would be weird. So, yep, none of us signed an NDA, and Squex didn't license a certain team to certain content creators. Yeah, exactly. So intellectual property doesn't really, it doesn't hold any water here. And I don't even know if he was trying to make that argument in particular, if he was just trying to be like, hey, Serial, don't be a dick. I have no idea. I have my lawyers on dial up. I mean, speed up. Well, yeah, that's why I don't fuck with you. But that's why do you think I never run Lightning anymore? That's the reason. I just don't want your people coming after me, Theo. Excuse me. But yeah, I thought I'd be talking about this a lot longer than I really did. But I just, again, didn't have much plan. I just kind of felt like I needed to say something about it because it just seems crazy to me. Theologica got to upgrade that modem. Speed dial, I'm dying. Yeah, I mean, okay, you know what I guess we could do is, Clay, you copied the faces I sent you. Well, you told me to copy those. I suppose I could, hold on, where's the guy? I kind of want to just go look at the runs now. Maybe we could do that. Oh, this is not what I meant to do. Get out of here. Get out of here. Sorry, all this chat stuff is in the way. Okay, let's go to the post. So by this statement, nobody besides me can use Arden. Yes, that's right. You own Arden. And it turns out I own Terra Yang, according to most of you people. Talk about Terra Yang like it's mine. So I own them. When it comes to back in the previous era, I ran a lot of Cloud Kais and Dark Knight Cecil. I own that too. I'm gonna just say that's mine. I murdered VL in his sleep and I stole that team from him. I took the pillow and I fucking smothered him until thank goodness I'm not. Oh, hey VL. So that's not the real VL. The real VL is dead. I killed him and took his team. Don't pay any attention to that. Yeah. Cross can have Null. I don't think anyone's going to be clamoring for that one. Theologica obviously has Lightning. Right. Rune can have Garnet, I guess. Yeah, we'll have to all deliberate. So I own Queen. Yes, Sky Splits absolutely owns Queen, 100%. Queen is yours. Definitely. I own Furion. Only I can BT plus and blue him. Yes, Furion belongs to you. Sine can have Leon. I'll take Cyan. Oh, that sucks. Watch this guy come into the street. You know what? I would love it if he did. Like, come on in. And, back up what you said. Let's talk about it. You said a lot of things today. So let's hear about it. Yeah, I'm not going to be like, oh, no, if he shows up. I'd love it if he showed up. Because I'd want to ask him, like, dude, what was that? Why did you do this? Like, what made you think that was a good idea? Kadaj it is for me, please. Okay, you can have Kadaj. Blark can have X-Death. Actually, I think Blark can have Vayne. I think Vayne is Blart's. Because he's been running a lot of Vayne lately. So Vayne is yours. Sorry, I'm all over the place with this. Okay. But I want to go to the one that really, really confused me. I'm scrolling everywhere. And again, it's hard to look through chat. Huey owns Hot Takes. Titus for me. I claimed Ace now. Sure. Oh, you're going to have to fight Reality Theorist for Ace. Ace is Reality Theorist only green. So you guys are going to have to fight to the death for that one. I can claim Bully McGuire. Bully McGuire for Defo win. Still talking about Barrygate. Yeah, hashtag Barrygate. Okay, real quick. Let me turn chat off for just a second. Just recently, okay, I'm going to read this again. Just recently, you keep it up to post another same strategy of my run during the event of Heartless Gaze Lufenia Plus. Wait, that's not the right one. Sorry, this one. Same thing again. Tifa's run on Extreme TCC Challenge of the previous event with Shiva's speed up boost and Kurisame's speed down effect to enemies. So, That sounds like now we're not even claiming teams. Now you're claiming a summon and a call ability ran together, and it happens to be one of the most popular summons and one of the most call abilities, one of the most popular call abilities, like the most popular call ability, the Kurasame. Like, are you implying that anybody who runs a Kurasame call with a Shiva summon is copying you? Because wow, that is a stretch. Imagine being that up your own ass. It couldn't be me. That's insane. But let's look at it. My run at this stage, he's got Kurasame. Okay, and see, he's immediately slapping the Kurasame debuffs on because you guys have never seen anybody else do that before. This is totally original content. No one has ever come into this and just immediately put on Kurasame debuffs. This is brand new shit. You've never seen this. You've never seen content done like this. He used the same music I used in one of my videos. Hey, call your people. We can fast forward a little bit, but I mean, it's clearly going to be a no boss turn run without a burst or a friend support, which is cool. And I'm not even saying like, hey, this is a bad run. It's a great run. This run is really good. But okay, I think we get the idea pretty much. Yeah, no turns for them. They're just getting rocked, as you'd expect. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we bring that back up. And of course, we dive bomb, get the break. Yeah, this makes perfect sense. Didn't quite get it. That's okay. Everybody's got rainbows on. We'll get the breaks eventually. Yeah, okay. We'll just keep going. I eat a roughness. Well, yeah. Actually, he is a really good runner, isn't he? I barely heard about him, but he seemed great. He's a fantastic runner. That's the thing. He's one of my favorite people to watch. Like, I think a lot of the stuff he does is really cool. Like, I thought that he did something cool where a lot of the stuff he's doing now, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. It's kind of loud. A lot of the stuff he'd been doing lately wasn't low turn stuff. It was, let's get the time down as low as possible. Like, it'll say, like, 6-minute clear or something like that, which I thought was kind of cool. But okay, I think we get the point with this. So, okay, so that was Barytons. This is the run that is okay. Hold on, there's a Sing 2 ad because I don't have I don't have YouTube Premium. I actually saw this movie in theaters the other day with my girls. It was a good time. Just let this play through. I promise we'll get there. Yeah, no one's saying Baryton isn't good. Yeah, exactly. He's really good. But there's being good. I don't know. It's like, just because you're good doesn't mean you can be an asshole to everybody. Okay. So now this is Serials. This is apparently a copy of what we just saw. Okay, first of all, completely different stage, and where is Setzer? Let's proceed. This is a completely different stage. But here's what I am noticing. We just heard this song in Baryton's video. And now we're hearing it here. This is not the default music in the game. Like, both of them picked this music. So there is that. Wow, is Theologica a lightning user? Where have you been? Of course he is. So, okay. Getting Tifa's buffs on. And I think what he does here is he just slaps all this stuff on. Right. Setzer can do Lancet. Yeah, apparently. We're not going to watch the whole thing. We're just kind of... 40 people watching and only 13 likes. Yeah, that's okay. Just because you watch it doesn't mean you have to like it. I get you. So... Can't help but notice that all the other call abilities are different. It's just the fact that we have two of the same characters, Shiva and Kurasame call, but it's a different stage. Like that's what's really getting me the most about this one. It just, how can you possibly try to say that this was a replica? Like this one is such a stretch. You'll Lumina when you come to Omnia. No, I'm in Clay Twitch. Twitch? I don't do Twitch. This ain't Twitch, bro. I'm never on Twitch. We're watching your very clearly copycatted run, Serial. We're watching. I mean, it's so obvious when you ran this different team at a different stage that you were copying one guy. So that's what we're doing here. We're seeing how much of a dirty, rotten thief you are. Now, okay, but I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. Honestly, I don't even think I need to watch more. Like it's all we've seen enough, haven't we? Yeah, I think we've seen enough. I really do. So yeah, it just it's obviously a stretch, and acting this way is clearly just not how you act. I don't know what the point of this was. Is that my friend? Is that my friend support serial? I'm suing. BRB stealing both runs. Yeah, and I've already claimed Excalibur and I are in the middle of a fight right now because we're both going to pull in Green Machina, and he's trying to say Machina's his. Don't listen to him. Machina belongs to me. If you want to say otherwise, you can call my lawyer. Okay, that's how this is going to be. Okay, all right. They likes Death Scythe Hell costume. I've never even heard of that. You just mentioned that in the Discord, and then I didn't know what to do. Which, by the way, the Disobia Discord today was on fire because of this. Like, holy hell! Like it has been a while since we were that active, but my God, we had a lot of fun all day with all of this. Like everybody's changing their names, and yeah, lot of good jokes. It was a good time. Serial same confirmed. Yes, I think I'm about done here. I don't really think there's much else on. Yeah, I don't think there's much else on YouTube that I really want to go over. Yeah, I'm gonna sue all of you. I'm gonna be mocking a guy, Cipher. Yes. Okay. I guess I'll get back into defo, and I think now it'll just be chill. I think I'll just do it that way now. I do the yell that I made the video. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Clay, you use my twins in your video. I'm gonna sue you. Yeah. See, is this the see? And this is what I'm talking about. Like, I know a lot of us are joking about this. Like, yeah, I'm gonna sue you, all this stuff. But is that really the world that Barry Time wants to create, where none of us can just kind of run what we want to run and learn from each other and just kind of like do our thing? It's like everything has to be like, that's mine, that's mine. No, that belongs to me. No, I thought of that first. Who was the first person to ever Sidmouth? Because that sounds horrible. It sounds like a miserable existence that I. Why would anyone want to be a part of that? No, thank you. No, thank you. But now I'm going to just do some lame co-ops because I think I've said everything I need to say. I just want to get off YouTube and just kind of chill now. I'm not going to do this for too long, but just copyrighted core, yes. I'll just imagine not greeting Machina. Who is Machina? What's this here? Hey, KDG. You missed the people are going to say violent part, but I didn't think I would. Oh, crap. Okay, I got 2 days to renew that. Okay, cool. Um, Clay, why haven't you used my Golbez? Why would I use anyone's Golbez? At the end of the day, YouTube sucks. You can't for me. Why would I use your Golbez, bro? Did you have Golbez up? I don't even know what you have up. Playing Excalibur one-on-one duel using Machina for fastest clear on Divine Effort. Winner gets to claim Machina user. Yeah. See, this sounds horrible. Like, why would anyone want this? I don't get it, man. I just don't. And what would be so hard about being like, hey, I learned from somebody? That and like, I'm sure that there's like, I'm sure that there are teams out there that Barryton learned from somebody else. Like, let's be honest. Like, I'm sure not everything he does is like, I thought of this, only me. Like, there's no way. There's just no way. especially if you're going to be involved in community. You see other people do stuff, and even if you aren't being actively influenced and actively copying, like we're it's like anything in life, you get influenced by the people around you. If someone copying runs and posting it as theirs. KDG, there's a lot that happened today. It's more so what you just asked. It's someone is being accused of that, but I think it's very clear that that's not the case, given what the examples are. And no, I didn't bother playing the other two examples because the other two examples were not even unique teams. Like they just weren't. Like they just like I don't think the teams were unique enough to warrant a cry of theft. I really don't. But now that we're on the topic, if we're claiming characters, I just want to say first and foremost, um, ever since I ran Freya on Transcendence Tier 4, Right Gate, live on stream, I am the new Freya guy, and Final Mog can eat it. I just want to say that publicly. So Final Mog, you do. I don't know if you're even. I don't know if you even call yourself Freya guy, but if you do, don't. It's mine now. So just 75% plagiarism, dude. Not even, bro. And the thing is, plagiarism, like it's not. This isn't intellectual property. That's the thing. It's we're playing a video game. Like it's not like he wrote a book or wrote a song. He made a team in a video game. It's not the same thing. Not even close. Final Mog will have his lawyers call you. Yes. Um, I'm gonna call it for a little bit, I guess, and just call it a night. I didn't want to do this for long, but just wanted to go over that because, especially since Barb released that video, and I kind of just put the post up on the screen real quick, and some people were probably like, "What the hell are they talking about?" I just wanted to elaborate on what we were talking about. Like I read the whole post and everything. Like if for anybody who missed it, you could just watch the beginning of the stream or just go to Barryton's YouTube. He made that community post public for anybody to read. You don't even have to be subscribed to him, and you can read it. Like it's right there. So so there's that. And I'll say it again. I know I said this early in the stream, but I will say it again. It is crazy to me that we're going to have all this talk about run theft in the default community when we have a guy with 6.6 thousand subs who actually does steal intellectual property from Square, put his intro on it, and monetize the videos. And barely anybody talks about it. So, and just to say, just so people are like, oh, why is he being fake? I'm talking about Ada Channel. That's what I'm talking about. Like that guy just steals stuff. So, yeah, there's that. And I've heard that other people have tried to mention it, and then like people who like Ada Channel just kind of go at him and all this crazy shit. But I don't care. Like that's no. What are they gonna do? Like just I don't know. Whatever. The point is theft is wrong. That's the point. So call it out when it's actually happening, not weird run theft, quote unquote, like whatever the hell this is. Ada Channel is a completely different topic, KDG. That's a completely different topic. but yeah, that's use my Golbez Clay. I don't want your Golbez. I don't want anybody's Golbez. No offense. Why you keep saying that? I'm so friggin' lost. Well, apologies. Okay. Time to. I'll settle down. Maybe I'll settle down now, and I'll run some of this because I want more feathers. I know I have a bunch of tokens, but yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll just burn my bells and because I've been at this for like 35 minutes. I'm gonna burn my bells and then just call it a night. That sounds good to me. So if anybody wants to join, I'm gonna be running through these real quick. 41 people. Wow. I don't know if I. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Don't make me press this free recruit button. I really don't feel like doing it. I really don't feel like it. I honestly thought that I'd talk more about that, but I have been talking about it for Jesus almost 40 minutes. So I guess that's long enough. That's long enough. Hey, okay, we got people. Wonderful. Hey, it's your Golbez. Wonderful. You know what? Wait, why is it like this? Hold up. Hold up. Okay. I'll just bring Jax. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, you're not ready yet. Hmm. Blart about to change your entire viewpoint on Golbez. Why are we still talking about Golbez? Is it just because you own Golbez and want to be like, this is my thing? If y'all even dare pulling for lock, you're stealing my strats. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Ooh, I get to go first. Hooray. Guys, imagine Clay using the same team as Serial and Barry in the stream. Yeah, maybe I will, dude. I'll claim it as my own. Anyone who streams now while doing their co-op runs and talking crap the whole time needs to play. Yes, and even more royalties if the connection goes bad and the stream just cuts out and dies out of nowhere. That's my brand. So if that happens, then you owe me money. How can someone manage to monetize videos copied directly from Square Enix? I got an auto copyright strike every time I upload one of my own runs. That's probably the music in there. That's probably what it is. Because that happens a lot that I've heard from people. I've never had it happen to me personally, but to some people, like, you'll use the music in Defo and you'll get a copyright strike. Like if like a Final Fantasy VII song plays or something, it's ridiculous. I'm the only one who is using moment co-ops over and over. Can't wait for his BT in a couple hours. Oh yeah, well you're psyched then. In a couple hours, you mean like 22 hours? Ain't exactly a couple. Like it's gonna be a little while till he's here. I'm definitely pulling though. I'm hyped. I'm not even a Type Zero fan. I'm just a fan of really big damage. I'm a fan of big damage and free turns. So I'm gonna be pulling Machina. It's as simple as that. His BT is in a couple of hours. His BT is in less than 24 hours. Not exactly a couple hours. It's in like 22 hours, give or take. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you are going, Ballart. He's being this guy. So my opinion of Golbez is so far the same, by the way. I know you want me to change my opinion on Golbez, but Lord, so you will respect the Baz, exactly. And like I saw, going back to, again, I think honestly the most egregious thing about all of this, I know I mentioned this before, but I mean, it's not so much the shit talking. It's not so much the accusations. I mean, all that stuff is bad and you shouldn't do it. But to me, it's like if you're gonna do it, at least leave the comments open when people respond. Like to me, that's the worst thing out of all of this. That you're gonna say all that and do all this, and then not even allow people to openly respond. Well played, Bart. Well played. Perfect. With the sticker and everything. Like to me, that's just crazy. Like, how are you gonna say all that and then? I'm just repeating myself now, but that's just I can't imagine that. Like whatever, at least leave it open, because then maybe somebody will come through and puncture through your armor or whatever, and then maybe you'll go, oh hey, look at that, I was wrong, I learned something. Hey, sorry man, I kind of freaked out there, because I've done stuff like that. Like I've made stupid takes publicly and have been called out and went, hey, you know what? You guys are right. Like it's not that big of a deal, dude. Sorry for the gold buzz bomb. Did it for the memes. Well, I appreciate it. Jolly game, Blartanian. Jolly game. Why is this by Boost? Let's go. I usually go by this. Don't make me press this. Don't make me do it. If I got front, should I put her as my friend sport now? I don't have twins or cod or something like that. I don't know. I mean, yeah, she'd be helpful for the event that's happening right now. So yeah, that wouldn't be so bad. Well, you bring in the Ramza. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna. Where's yeah, blast from the past. I'm gonna bring Cloud. Let me know when y'all ready. Cool. Machina Cod and Kane is awesome. Had a random co-op with a Kane and Cod. I'm Garnet Guy. Yes. I am Cloud Guy now. John Belmont and I can fight to the death. Ridiculous. I'm totally gonna green Cloud though, like for sure, 100%. When he comes out with the Burst Blast, totally gonna green him. I forgot how slow Cloud is though. I'm barely gonna get to act, but it's okay. Cloud is pretty slow. Saying Green Cloud is a must-have just because of fanboy. Yeah, me too. Me too. And like every time he gets updated, I always think he's really good. I just end up using him a lot. So I don't know if that's the case this time around, but I don't care. He's getting the green anyway. Looks like a Dystopia stream. Yeah, you missed the more exciting stuff. I kind of just ran out of steam and said everything I wanted to say. Let's unlock and no. You gonna green one of them, or are they skips because of Machina? I have no idea. Um, I don't know. I'm more interested in lock than no, but I wouldn't mind all three. But I'm probably not gonna do all three. I think it'd be overkill. Really, I'm only doing Machina because he's first, and I just want a new green. I haven't greened anybody since Jack. I might be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy. Sorry, I haven't done this in forever. I'm gonna do it. He's the poster boy. They have to make him look good on every tuning pass. Wait, Clay. So the next GL first unit, everyone will sue everyone. Yes, exactly. I think so because everybody's gonna be using that. I'm gonna do this. Can Green Cloud Squall Lightning compete with Machina and company? Um, again, I don't really know. I've heard bad things about Green Lightning though, very bad things. So yeah, I'm not the best guy to ask. I don't do enough research. Copyright wars, trademark wars. What am I doing now? This. Theo calling up Square Enix now about that. Yeah, see, like the guy has no. I don't think the guy has any idea how many memes and jokes he's created by that stupid post. Because all day people have been making copyright jokes at his expense, like all day, in like every corner of this default community. Like everywhere I look, people are talking about this. So if that's what you wanted, if you wanted to be a meme, you've succeeded. Where is RVK when you need him? Sorry for bursting, but I'm not that sorry. I've missed this burst phase a lot. Still more than Bart's. Would you take a look at that? Look at that delicious battery. You're welcome. Unless that's your Kai skull. I believe it is, but you're probably helping a little bit too. Oh yeah, I've missed this burst phase too. But not more than Bart's with a Sid call. Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't even have a Sid call. Cloud did all that on his own. Cloud doesn't really need a Sid call in his burst though. He can just launch every turn in his burst anyways. This go up is taking forever, but who cares? Just having fun. Frame one, greening Ramza. Yeah, I want green Ramza too. But we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, you want green Ramza too? Yeah, I kind of do too. He great. Everyone wants green Ramza. They should. They should. He turns into a beast. Might green Ramza, but I'll have to check resources. He's at a weird time. I don't even know what else is out during his time, but I mean, you all know Bard is greening Ramza with how much he screeches about tactics. So you know he's going to. Like, no surprise there. Even if he sucks, I would have greened him. Zach is with Ramza. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, because I want to do them both. I mean, if I had to choose between the two, it's gonna be Zach. Yeah, okay. So I gotta save for that time. That's gonna hurt. 6 ingots all at once. Ouch. How many greens are we supposed to be able to have by mocking his event? 4 or 5 without getting paywalled materials? Um, I would say 5, I believe, because I have 4 and I could do another one right now. So yeah, probably 4. I say BT resources because of these months full of favorites. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to do now. I think. I mean, aside from Machina coming up, I want to be more sparing with my stuff moving forward, just because I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to go for because I haven't looked at the timeline enough. But I'm at 5 and I can green 2 more. Are you serious? You can green 2 more. I got to look because actually, you know what? Yeah, I got 4 books and 4 ingots, and yeah, dude, I have 4 books, 4 ingots, 4 greens. That's where I'm at right now. So I could probably, yeah, I could green like 2 more if I, planned everything out just right. The Arden. Are we doing green favorites? Is that what we're doing? Because if that's what we're doing, then yes. Green Faves team, let's go. Man, I'm too slow to join. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Indo. I haven't used this character in a long time. Very long time. I miss Zidane though. He's great. The bots are Bariton and CCs are uniting to bring him down for real. Dad is hell late to this. Pain, suffering, gonna copyright you now. I accept. You know what? No, I don't need to do all that. I don't need to do all that. I was gonna get greedy and like spam my Sid shit, but no need. Let's just do this. I'll let you guys play too. As someone who uses Zidane everywhere, he's still super fun. I'm sure he is. Imagine if he brave attacked right now. That would have been hilarious. Excuse me. That would have been hilarious if Cross was full brave in the air. Could it dump the instead of dumping the HP to help the team, does a useless brave attack even though he's at full brave already, just to cuck Yoshi here. That would have been really funny. Because Arda needed that break to do this. Bahamuto! I do have to say though, like running this co-op and stuff, I forgot how much I hate free rooms until we got this co-op. Because like most of you, I try to avoid them. But I was just kind of doing them because, we had to do so many for this. And dude, it was rough. And I don't mean to sound like elitist or whatever, but there's a lot of people who just straight up do not know how to play their characters on a level that is like amazing to me. I'm gonna just keep pressing this button, whatever. Like I remember I joined. There was this Setzer in here, like he had the LD and everything, and he just threw cards the whole time. Like how you gonna pull for Setzer's LD, an LD that everybody was hyped for, and was like, where is it? It's gone. Oh my god, they delayed it. I'm gonna freak out. And then you bring him to a co-op and he just throw cards and that's it. Like that killed me, dude. We're in a team of Green Cod, Kane LD, and Core. Okay, sorry, I missed that. But that sounds like follow up Attack City, just from what I did read. Kane, Cod, and Core. That sounds fun. One thing I regret though is being unable to do a BT face with Zidane with Rain's call since I skipped Rains. Oh yeah, that sounds. Just because you mentioned Rains, I have to use them now. I got to do it. I'm sorry. Oh, that's not that much. Cool. Two more and the stream is over. Because I've been going for like an hour. Yeah, I've been going for like an hour. That's good enough. Preemptively, thanks everybody for coming out because it was random and unannounced as always. 20p quality. Oh, good. Good. That's what I like to see. About a quarter of you went away. Like after the violence went away, 10 of you were like, "Ah, screw this. I'm gonna leave." It would have been cool to have like other people in here to talk, but I didn't know how to like set any of that up. I kind of just was like, I want to talk about this, so I'll just talk about it with chat. Like I want to just show people like why these jokes exist. But yeah, I'm sure I don't know because I didn't. I'm ranting hour was today, wasn't it? Because I didn't catch it if it was. I'm sure they talked about this though. Like I would be shocked if they didn't. Hey, you're in. Who do I want? Who do I want? Make sure not to stream with such poor quality, otherwise Clay's lawyer will give you a call. Absolutely, yes. If you're going to stream, it better be good quality, otherwise I'm coming for you. I don't even know who's a good pairing with Sync because I don't have this character. But I guess it's just Chaos Co-op, so who cares? But you know what? I just feel like it. I just feel like it. So whatever. Uh, Odin, I guess, sure. I don't really need a Kais call. I don't think it matters what call I bring. Wait. Sure, I guess. Sure. Eldnarsh. Okay. This is gonna be weird because Sync's gonna be delaying, and Eldnarsh is gonna be whatever, whatever. Who cares? Oh, this might be my last bell actually. I think this is my last one. In which case, yeah, this will be it, and then I'll be done. So I'm gonna go to bed and all that good stuff. I want this up. It's co-op. Yeah, exactly. Who cares? I'm finally here. I'm sorry, X. You missed all the fun. I'm about to wrap it up after this, but yeah, I went through the community post from Mr. Berryton Trademark, and then we watched that Kurosame Shiva comparison thing. Like we watched a little bit of his run, then a little bit of serials. Like read the whole thing out loud. Just kind of talked to Chad about it. Got some thoughts and all that. Like it's crazy to me. Like I don't see how you'd willingly just shoot yourself in the foot like that. I don't get it. Unless your plan was to just get a bunch of negative attention. Like if that was your plan, then you succeeded. But I don't know. You almost missed the part about Clay challenging to a duel to the threat of. Oh yeah, no, he already knows. It's all good. I was with my in-laws and couldn't dial in live. My wife would have killed me. No, I get you. I get it. I used to live that life too, so I know all about it. I understand. But I was explaining how you and I. Oh God, Rune. Oh God. It's okay. It's okay. I used the cloudburst, so I can't really get on you for doing this. Um, yeah, I mentioned that you and I were fighting in the Discord about who owns Machina, whether it's you or me. Is there a mute button, dude? No, no. Nope, nope. I'm not listening to that. That's not happening. We're getting a quiet stream now. You get nothing but my voice because I am not listening to that the whole time I'm trying to talk to you guys. That is so distracting. As I'm like, yeah, but hey, here's what happened. Mowgli, Mowgli, Mowgli. Gosh, that's horrible. That's terrible, man. See a lot of people in co-ops with a green BT and no character boards, not even for 15 and 35 speed weapons. Not even. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That's wow. It's super duper big. That's what it says. I'm like, sync is down bad. Anyways, um, the hell was I talking about? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I see that here and there. I didn't see it much in this, but I remember a long time ago. I saw a guy bring an Ultimecia to a co-op who had the Ultimecia burst and nothing else. So, like any burst phase is going to be bad without all the other weapons, but especially Ultimecia's, dude. Like she had no rotations. She didn't even have an HP plus. She didn't have an LD. So it was like you go into the burst, and it was just like Brave HP, Brave HP, Brave HP, Brave HP burst. Like it was the worst burst rotation I'd ever seen in my life. I'm gonna just press this because I feel like it because I like the animation. Simply spamming LDs would make more sense, but I want to use skills. Saw someone bring Jagran and high armor and a bronze weapon equipped. Ouch. Dude, she's got good voice lines. I didn't know she said that. I didn't know that. Good on you, Rune. Battery into the launch. I like it. You're learning. 'Cause you can't tell me what to do, reality. I'm gonna beat this guy. Ooh, I like that damage. I want to do it again. I don't even know what VV gets for C90, but I'm excited for it anyway. I just want it. Doesn't he get it right around the same time Strago does? Doesn't he? Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I was under that impression. That I won't lie, that was some of the most fun I had in this game. Was did I lose people or no? It's just dying down. We're good. But right after Vivi got that surprise LD on global, that's some of the most fun I had in this game, which is like very early Lufenia era. I love that. Because Vivi was going in there wrecking everybody. It was so fun. You learn when you get yelled at enough. Yeah, that's my teaching method, and clearly it works. Because look at you now. It was a surprise indeed. Yeah, a very welcome surprise. That I also happened to get, like, not to brag, but I was excited. I got that VVLD for free, like on the free poll. And I don't record poll videos. I just don't do them because I find that content boring. No offense to everybody else, but it's not my thing. But I recorded that one just because I was really excited, and I just started screaming like into the phone the second it showed up. He was really good at that time. Rip all the people who said he sucked. Yeah, dude, there was a lot of, oh, but you need a healer. What are you talking about? Like, most of my VV comps did not have a healer. It was like out of nowhere, people just forgot that no boss turning existed. It was so weird. HP train triggering Odin, and oh no, man, you're making me fine. I can relate claim starting to no longer upload polls. Yeah, I was just it's just never really been my thing. What the fuck happened? I don't know. I don't know if you disconnected or me, but it seems like you and not me. If you're gonna spam, now's the time, I guess. All right, I'm gonna cut it here because I've been doing this for an hour. Yeah, about an hour. Yeah, today was crazy. I wanted to talk about it for a little bit, and then I ran out of steam, and here we are. But I'm gonna let this go and try to go to bed, but probably not go to bed till way later because I'm just like that. I have one more bell, but I honestly just don't kind of feel. I just kind of just don't feel like doing it. I think I'm gonna end this now, and I'll see everybody tomorrow, whether it be in the server, whether it be videos, whether it be, for the polls and all that stuff. But this was cool. Another impromptu stream to talk about current events. And if anybody shares this video anywhere, like, make sure they all know that it's an original stream. It's my content. Nobody streams like this. If everybody tries to, and if anybody tries to take my shit, you know where to go. You know who to call. Okay. All right. Everybody's going to be making lawyer jokes all over the place, and we all have Barryton to thank for it. Trademark Barryton. Thank you for watching.